Hey everybody, it's Brady from Elite Weather Forecast. This is going to be a really quick video, and because I don't know how much longer I'm going to have cell service for, because it seems to boot out every few seconds or so, or not every few seconds, every few minutes or so. So I'm going to try and do this as quick as possible. So without further ado, let's get started. First, it's Hurricane Laura. Forecast to be major Hurricane Laura, soon to be currently 990 millibar storm at 75 miles per hour currently, and that's going to continue to intensify throughout the day and throughout the next couple of days, as it's going to have 48 hours of open waters. So let's get started, and I'm not going to use Hurricane Track app. I'm not going to have that kind of time, but take a look at the static comb. You can see here hurricane, major, and then look at off the coast though. Eventually I'll talk about this pretty quickly. It's supposed to be post-tropical storm right off the coast of Massachusetts on Sunday, so that'll be interesting to see. I wonder, I'll be back in Massachusetts, I'll be back home. Yeah, we'll see if it brings any impacts for us here, so that will certainly be interesting. But again, we'll stick to the current impacts, or soon to happen impacts, I guess I should say. And this is just one of the benefits of poor cell service, I guess, right now. Come on. We'll take a look at this. It's better. Here's the surface wind field. We can see here it's broadening it out much more. The hurricane wind field, very much little in there, but it's very much expanding to the west and southwest now, that wind field. Very much expanding, and I think it's going to be a really large wind field. It's going to be a larger system, I think. Not a Katrina size, potentially. It could be, but most likely not. But it's going to expand this wind field, and you're going to continue to see it. So a place like New Orleans, even though you're going to be at least 150 miles from the center of this, you could see potentially some tropical storm force winds from this. And if I can get, we got the peak surge mapped low. That's good. You can take a look. Lake Pontchartrain, 2 to 4 feet of water, and potentially 3 to 5 feet more closer to the city of New Orleans. Oh, that's a lot of surge. Okay, that's equivalent to a Cat 1 hurricane of surge. Very far away from the center. It's that east side. And again, if we get an even stronger system, we could be looking at potentially 4 to 6 feet of surge maybe in New Orleans, and maybe 3 to 5 feet on Lake Pontchartrain, which will be definitely testing the limits of that levee for sure. And Vermilion Bay, 7 to 11 feet. Intercoastal City, 7 to 11 feet. Searim State Park, 9 to 13 feet. And I got a feeling this is going to shift a little bit too, where we're going to see a 7 to 11 feet in Port Boulevard as well. Freeport will likely shift to a 3 to 5 feet, I'm guessing, in Galveston Bay. I'm guessing that's going to shift to at least a 4 to 6 feet within the next 12 to 18 hours or so. I'm going to go ahead and say I think this is going to be a strong storm. I think this is going to be at least a Category 4. That's my opinion. That's what I'm seeing. There's one thing that's going to limit this storm from intensifying, and that's dry air. But in order for that to happen, there has to be enough wind shear, and there just isn't any wind shear to be found in this system, or where it's going to be going. Barely any. So if there's not enough wind shear to transport that dry air into the system and break up the core, then there's really going to be nothing inhibiting this from strengthening. So let's see if I can get this to load here. I don't know if I will. Let's take a look at the rainfall. Can I get the rainfall? Maybe not. Damn it. Alright, maybe if I zoom in really close. really close, that's going to be even blurrier on there. Maybe it'll load. But we can, if you can look very closely, you can see western Louisiana, 6 to 10 inches of rainfall, and then there's even a little pocket there I can see of 10 to 15 inches located. I think the rainfall is being overlooked here. People go, oh, this is going to be just a wind event. It's not going to stall. It's not going to do any of that. I think that's what's making this overlooked, in my opinion, right now, is that this is going to be more than just a wind event. It's going to be an extremely impactful storm surge event.